Guys, it is the start of the year and we gotta figure out what does that exactly mean for Call of Duty. Well, since my break, it looks like Optic hasn't really done much with their roster, and they may be forced to run it back with Brucey. Season 2 is at the end of this month. Well, technically it's on February 1st, so it's just a month away. And with that said, what should we expect with Season 2? Maybe new maps, new guns, new operators, maybe a limited time mode? Also, Nadeshot and Courage sat down and had a whole podcast around their feelings about Modern Warfare 2. And honestly, I agree with everything they said, and we'll break that down towards the end of this video. And we'll get into the rest of that in just a second. First, I have to say thank you all so much for people who followed and subscribed to me in the year 2022 and coming in, following me into the new year, into 2023. This year's gonna be fantastic, and I know you, me, we're gonna crush it. I aim to continue uploading daily videos around all the gaming leaks, news, rumors, and updates, the things that I find interesting. Once we hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Modern Warfare 2, and if you win, you already have Modern Warfare 2, then I'll just cash app you the value of Modern Warfare 2. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, share it with your friends so you guys stay in the loop. With the launch of Season 2 right around the corner, what should we expect? Well, I think it's safe to say that we will be getting 2 to 3 new guns, 1 or 2 of them being like the mid-season launches or coming mid-season where you can earn them via DMZ, possibly a new limited time mode. Hopefully this limited time mode isn't limited at all and it would be a proper introduction to a ranked mode. And not just for multiplayer, but for Warzone too. I mean, over the weekend I did go snowboarding and I hopped on and played some COD Mobile on my iPad, and though it had been a while, I just forgot how good of an experience Call of Duty Mobile actually is. I find myself more excited to play COD Mobile than I do Modern Warfare 2, and I think that should be the reverse, should it not? But bringing this back to Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2, I think getting myself and a large portion of the community fully invested back into Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a proper ranked mode. On top of that, a new map wouldn't hurt. And from what I've seen online, Season 2 is going to be a Japanese themed season, so I would expect samurais, ninjas, and all of the anime packs you weebs can dream of, as well as a possible return of Castle. A few weeks ago, hell, maybe even a month ago, there was this leaked image of the future Rebirth Island, or the new Rebirth Island map coming to Modern Warfare 2, and it features the POI of Castle dead smack center of the map, which goes along with this Japanese themed season. Plus it has been taken down by Call of Duty, them going down and removing everything, which just adds validity to the whole claim that, hey, this is a true leaked rumor. And the rumor is that it's coming with Season 2, but I think we should hold some patience for that, because I don't think that the Rebirth Island 2.0 map will be coming in Season 2, or at least right at the start of Season 2. I think that'll be like a Season 2.5, like a Season Reloaded type of content that would come around April, May, which would be in line with how Call of Duty has released other maps and modes. I mean, we all know how much Call of Duty loves to recycle and reuse content. So if we're getting new weapons, operators, and game modes, and that game mode is a ranked game mode, and going off that logic, I could totally see Castle being the new multiplayer map, as well as a larger ground war version of it. Castle is going to be in reverse. I could just see them slowly increasing the expansion that would be Castle. As for operators and guns, I think it's been well documented and leaked that Oni is going to be the operator that is coming. And with the new guns and melee weapons, I could see us getting a new shotgun or an LMG. And with the melee weapons, with it being a Japanese season, I would be disappointed if we did not get some type of form of like archery and samurai weapons. But honestly, that's all the info I got for Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2. If you guys know of anything that I missed, let me know down below so that I can cover it in the next video. And during the break, some of my favorite content creators like Courage and Nadeshot were continuously pumping out some content, and Courage and Nadeshot hopped on, made like a piece of content that was kind of like a podcast, something that they had done, something that they took a break from and came back to just to give their thoughts and status on Modern Warfare 2. And honestly, like I said at the beginning of this video, I agree with pretty much everything they said.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you. I honestly, as shitty as it might sound, I've always sort of hoped that there would be a string of years where Call of Duty just flops, just fails. Because I think if they really recentered themselves and refocused and compartmentalized like their intention, they would come out the other end with one of the best products if they did it right and executed properly. One of the best games you'll ever play. There's a reason why people are still playing Call of Duty. I mean, to this day,
it's been the biggest release,
especially for consoles. It's the smoothest, the best fluidity, best camera control. Everything about the game is just like nobody's been able to capture that magic.
Look how big Call of Duty is, that even now with this acquisition that Microsoft is going for with Activision Blizzard, that like all PlayStation's talking about is Call of Duty.
Yeah,
like, it's that big of a game.
And FTC just blocked it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like no, we can't let that happen.
But to the rank play point, I completely agree with you about Treyarch. Like, they have to split their time, and maybe they're being forced to do things that they might not necessarily agree with. I don't know the entire story and the politics that are probably involved, but I'm just tired of hearing that side of the argument with Treyarch completely eliminated from this equation. It's like, what the fuck are we still working on? What do you mean? Oh, they've been spending the last year trying to help them bring rank play back to Call of Duty. Like, this is something that you should only have to do once and do it right.
Yeah.
Spend 2-3 years making a comprehensive rank play system that can be universally integrated to every Call of Duty, no matter the studio, what year it is.
Yep.
It should not be that difficult.
Nadeshot brings up the fact that he wants to see Call of Duty flop for a few years. And though that may seem a little dramatic, he's not wrong. Because right now it feels like, minus Treyarch, all of the Call of Duty developers have this level of arrogance around them that they know what's best for the game and for the community and completely disregard the pleas of what the community actually asks for. And I think Call of Duty in its current state is a prime example of, if you try to hit everything, you hit nothing. Now, I know that everyone that plays Call of Duty doesn't always watch the COD League, though I totally think you should. But I have been covering all the leaks and rumors around this Optic Texas team. And to give you a quick TLDR recap on the situation, before this season, the 4-man team of Shotzi, Scump, Illy, and Dashy was going to be split up, and Dashy and Illy were going to go their own ways, being dropped by Optic. Then after Scump's return from Hawaii, they changed their mind and decided to run it back, going into Major 1 of Modern Warfare 2 with a lot of hopes and ambition behind them. Unfortunately, well, I just gotta call it as I see it, they wound up getting rolled up and smoked like a Pine Park pre-roll, if you know what I mean. So during this Christmas break, they dropped Dashy, and the initial rumors were that they were gonna go for Arcides, aka Alec from LAG, but with his fresh 3-year deal, he ain't going anywhere. Then they were going to try to get the monster from down under Pred, and it doesn't look like he's going anywhere either, because at the end of the season, Optic can get him free because his contract's up with Seattle, and they just placed second, looking really solid throughout the entirety of the event. Then the speculation was Optic may dip into the challengers, and if they did, they were going to place the Canadian Dashy with the European Dashy, aka Beans, but that has fallen through. So this has left Optic with little time and little choices. Understandably, they want to pick somebody up who could take the team over the hump and lead them to victory.
Give it up for Crib 6!
Well, that might be Grim 6. The role Optic needs to fill is a faster AR, and even though people in the scene say an in-game leader is overrated and not a necessity, I thoroughly disagree. You don't have a great restaurant without a head chef and all his linemen and women that work under them. To me, it's the same thing with any kind of winning team. You have to have a clear leader who can calm and rally the troops when things go awry. And though everybody on the team should have that ability, we have to understand we're dealing with humans and their emotions, and not everyone's personality is suited to be that.
I was like, how long is it going to take me to get up to speed? And what kind of mess am I going into? You know? That'd be my biggest worry.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up.
Is it worth the Aston Martin? I'll tell you what, that'd be a pretty cool storyline if it was successful. I guess it'd be nothing to lose other than time. I'll tell you what, I talked a little bit on the podcast why I don't think that team is successful.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the warzone.
I already know I'd be fucking absolutely disgusting at this game. That's not it. Bro, shooting straight is like the easiest shit, dude. Especially in games that it's not hard to shoot straight. I honestly, if I came back, like I think it'd be a weird scenario because usually I'm the guy that like I'm the preparer. I think that's been my greatest attribute. Like, I'll literally be like, I mean, bro, think about this. We won an event last year with that team. Okay? And yeah, they just won another one, right? But I guarantee you, if I'm not on that team, they don't, like last year, if they don't learn the shit that they learned last year, they don't win that event. That's just my that's my opinion, you know?
Hostiles dropping into the area.
I think sticking with Dashy would be a better option than with Porter, just because of those human feelings and emotions. We know that Porter has, well, burnt some bridges in the past, and his relationship with Shotzi, Scump, Ellie, Dashy, Rambo, the whole Optic crew is, well, it's a little odd to say the least. But what a timeline that would be, especially if it was successful. Crimsix coming to Optic, saving Scump's final dance, coming in like Scottie Pippen for Michael Jordan, and just, I mean, honestly, I kind of just thinking about it, I kind of want to see it. But at the end of the day, we're just going to have to see how everything goes. And hopefully by the end of next week, Optic will have like a full roster that they're going to actually stick and commit to. Because right now, they're the least practiced team. And if you're an Optic fan, that's just disheartening. That's kind of where we're going to wrap up the video. As I said earlier, I did go snowboarding with my girlfriend, her brother, and his girlfriend. We went to Beach Mountain. It was fantastic. So as always, I challenge you guys, make somebody laugh today. I'll see you in the next one. Like, share, subscribe, and, well, let me take you to the mountain. Roger, the visibility sucks, but we're throwing down the mountain, regardless. Let's go. Whee! Alright, we gotta stick to the right. We're not doing Robin's Run because there's not a lot of snow. So we gotta stick to where there is snow. And this snow, not the best snow, but it ain't the worst snow. You know what I mean? I got way worse. But this, woo! It's not as bad. Yeah, let's go. Do it for the vlog. You see what I mean? We're just cruising. We started at 5,500 feet. We're approximately 4,500 feet. And we're working our way down. You can't see shit. That's okay. I can't either. But we're working our way down. All right, it is tight. There are a lot of humans, but we just got to curve and we just got to go around. We got one on the ground. They're flipping around. They're moving around. They're getting back up and they ain't stopping now. And we're going. Get real close. Listen to my voice. You will be okay. Woo! What's up, little man? Hey, we flying. We're gonna look for the home tree, like this is motherfucking Avatar. I see tree. Oh, there's 2 trees. So we're gonna go through them. Cut. And boom. Yeah, now we're on the weak side of the mountain. Not a lot of people over here. This is where you want to be. Oh, homie tried doing the backside. Didn't make it. But you know what we're doing? We're kind of going off-road. Oh, too far. I missed my jump too fast, but that's okay. We went off-road, we got back on road, we're good. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, good run. Yeah, for the dock, for the disrespect. Oh. And thank you for riding Air Beach with your boy Elrod. And that was the full ride. Quick, but enjoyable.